everyone, RogueGold here. Welcome back to the Division 2. And today, I have one hell of a video for you this morning. So, as we all know, the Battle for Brooklyn DLC launched just a few weeks ago, but around the community, especially this past week, there were beginning to be some rumblings of people saying, well, it was great, but what's next? You know, we didn't get a fleshed out Year 7 roadmap. The devs have been really quiet online about when even bug fixes are coming, let alone what is happening next for the game. I saw people starting to say, what if this was the last major update for the Division 2? And now they're going to start slowly sunsetting things as we head towards the Division 3. Well, we just got a teaser from the developers that throws all of that out the window, because they have essentially now promised us something that players have begged for years. That's right, I'm talking about snow. So let's waste no further time and get right to this. This is insane. As we dive in, huge shout out and thank you to our channel members. Your ongoing support allows me to make these videos. I appreciate you endlessly, but let us dive into what the hell is going on right now. Alright, so a couple of hours ago at 2:15 a.m. my time while I was fast asleep, the Division 2 posted this. Agents, thank you so much for joining the Battle for Brooklyn. The team is working on the next update as well as starting something entirely new in the Division 2. Now, not only do we get a little snowflake emoji right here, but my goodness, look at this artwork that has come alongside this post. I mean, there is literally no other way to interpret this. This is not, vaguely teasing snow. This is not a developer giving a wink and a nod on a stream. This is full-on concept art of the Division 2. I assume this is the White House right here. Sorry, not the White House, the Capitol building. And we have an agent right here walking towards it. Now that I'm looking at it, I thought this was the Capitol building before. Does this not kind of look like the art museum from Brooklyn? I'll have to go back and compare. We'll talk about this more in the future, I'm sure. Regardless, as they say right here, not only are they working on the next update for the Division 2, but they're starting something entirely new in the Division 2. So what does that exactly mean? Well, firstly, I would say this probably teases that snow or whatever this is not going to be a part of the very next update, but maybe towards the end of this calendar year or later on in Year 7 is when we might see this come to life, given it says they're starting something entirely new in the Division 2. And that said, then the biggest question becomes, well, what is this? Even if we can figure out what location this is, are we just talking about a new weather scenario for, existing content in the Division 2? Are we talking about something like the survival game mode? I've already seen, since I woke up 10 minutes ago, a lot of people talking about that online. The boring answer is we simply don't know. The only thing I will say is that they're talking about starting something entirely new in the Division 2. If this were to be something as simple as we're bringing survival to the game, you would think maybe they would word it in a way of saying we're bringing something beloved in the franchise back to the Division 2. We're revamping a fan favorite for the Division 2, right? But they very clearly said we are starting something entirely new in the Division 2. So, I don't know what that means. We're gonna have to wait to get an official conclusive answer. But man, oh man, from even yesterday where I was like, maybe I'm gonna have to do a video about them being pretty quiet on social media, they just blew things up. This is going to drive speculation for the next few weeks, months, I'm sure. And just to quickly take a look at this as well, on all my notifications I've turned on. So the game posted this, like I said, about 5 hours ago. You then had Massive retweeting it with, again, eyes and the snowflake. You then had Leo, the game's new comm dev, retweeting. You had Julian Garrity reposting, who, if you don't know, is the leader of the Division brand. He's the executive producer. He's working on Division 3. And then finally, if we go up a little bit more, Massive replying to it, and then you had Pale, who is the art producer on the Division 2. They shared this news, and he said, we like to keep busy. This is legit, guys. It's happening. So that is just about all I have for you today, my friends. Some very exciting teases and updates for the Division 2. And yeah, plenty of people were concerned the Battle for Brooklyn might be the last major update for the game. Far from it. If we're finally getting snow, that indicates something pretty darn big, because they have pretty adamantly said before that snow would not be coming back to the Division 2. So if that is now possible technologically or budget-wise, that could say a lot about the potential reception for Battle for Brooklyn. But I'm going off the rails here a little bit. I'm sure we will have much more to talk about in the coming weeks. Whatever your thoughts, theories, anything are on this news today, I would love to hear it down below. What do you think about this tease for snow in the Division 2? Do you think it is simply something like a weather update? Do you think it is something as much as the survival game mode? Let me know your thoughts. would love to hear them. If you enjoyed the video and you want to stay tuned for when we learn more about whatever this news is, as well as all future things for the Division 2, then I hope you will consider clicking that subscribe button. We'd love to have you around. That's going to do it for me today though, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching, and until the next one, RogueGold out.